Uh-oh. Welcome. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Welcome in. It's a Wednesday night Vinyasa for us today. Full of sushi, full of tasty, full of G Fuel, ready to go. Couldn't be more ready. I think Jesse's coming. Get in here, my girl. Get in here. Okay, Delta. Hello. Hi, Lighthouse. We're just vibing. We're vibing. Relaxing. Digesting. I only had like 3 pieces of sashimi and like 3 rolls, so should be okay. Should be fine. You know, we'll see. If anything is gonna give me extra superpowers, and I'm gonna be able to balance like a what, giraffe? I don't know what's good at balancing. Jessie, okay, I hope Jessie has her thing. I think she got a quest too, but I don't actually know. We'll probably start. Usually I start like at 6:10 at the latest, so we still got like 8 minutes to go. Wait for you guys. Madrid? Hello, I hear you. I'm out. I'm on top. I'm up top.
I don't know how to get up there.
You don't know how to get up? There's an orca behind me.
Not up there.
There's if you come outside, there's a set of stairs to the right.
Trouble is getting outside. Oh, there's the door. Just looked like it. Okay.
Hi, welcome in.
Hi.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Good. Excited for some yoga, I hope?
Yeah. Not something I typically do, and I'm not too flexible.
You know what? You don't need to be.
It depends. My balance depends, because, like, sometimes I'm super balanced, and then other times it's like a breeze will knock me over.
Yeah, no, same for me. Like, honestly, it's the same. I feel like it's just like how you are, like what time of day it is, like did you have food? Like I feel like there's a lot of factors that go into balancing, but yeah. But yeah, have a seat whenever you're ready.
Today's the first time I ate all week, so
What?
I don't eat much.
Why?
Today's the first time. Oh, game lag for a moment there. it's because I used to be really, really overweight, and then I decided to not be. But kind of wrecked my body in the process.
Oh, dang. Hi, Jesse. Welcome in, my dear. Hello.
Hey,
Don't starve yourself, though. You gotta, like, eat lots of vegetables. You know, you still need them micronutrients and
yeah.
stuff. Jesse, love the avatar of a girl. Looks great. How's VR been?
Thank you. I'm struggling hard.
You know what? Don't push it too much. Also, like, I feel like you can also get like motion sick if you're not used to it. So, if you need to like stop or anything, you know, feel free. It's all good. It's all good. Hi, Johnny.
Hello. I'm disappearing.
Hey.
Yeah, you guys can come all the way around me. Good. How are you?
Doing good. I just noticed that in your stream you have actually music,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel left out.
What do you mean? Because you don't have any?
Oh wait, it's playing now.
There's music in this world.
Oh, where does it?
I usually, okay, so I like the world music, but I don't always play it because of copyright. Then YouTube's like, you cannot have monetization for this video. I'm like, it's not a big deal now, but I feel like it might be at some point, so... Yeah. Yeah. Jessie, my girl, how you doing there?
It was turned off.
I'm doing good.
Good.
Excited to be here.
Good. Whenever we're ready, we'll have a seat and we'll get started in about 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. I'm excited. It takes a little bit of getting used to doing stuff in VR too, like, you know, you're gonna find that the headset likes to slip off your face and stuff. For me, what I do is I tie my hair up in like a high ponytail, and then I kind of use that to like anchor my headset like behind. That helps. I feel like a chin strap would really help, but I haven't done that yet. In nice lighthouse, you will get a tour of the yoga worlds. They look great for chilling. I try and pick all the best worlds personally. Like worlds, I need like a flat world, and then like not a lot of grass because it's really annoying trying to do like poses when you're like in long grass. But a lot of cool stuff. So just to show you guys, my tracking is pretty accurate, but as you know, like when we're doing poses like tabletop, for example, so like this one, when you kind of have your hands under your shoulders, kind of just like in a regular pose like this, I always drop my controllers when I'm doing poses like this so I can spread my hands out flat on the mat because I'm using like the index controllers. So when I'm doing that, my fingers tend to look like this. So just so you know, I like put my controllers kind of on the outside of my hands. My actual hands are actually like right here, and my fingers are spread out, and my palms are like open. So that's kind of what that looks like. So if you see my hands doing this, it's because my controllers are in the ground, or on the ground. But usually like down dog, like which is like this one, you know, you want to have like that flat palm, really wide fingers on the mat, so definitely drop your controllers for things like that.
With the index controllers, I find that if I use the side of it to balance myself on it, it actually kind of works.
Does it?
It's like my own hands. Yeah. But you have index controllers?
Yeah, like because I can do like the individual
and you said
fingers,
you
right?
drop them?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Yeah. So, whenever like down dog, was it this one?
yeah.
Or like one of these? I just have them like right under my hands right now.
Are your fingers spread out, like in your palms on the mat?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, because you hold them on that. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Wait, I think my hands would be like this if I were to do that move.
Wait, you're holding. Your hands look inward though.
Well, I know. The only way they can be outward, the only way they can be flat like this, I can't, like, actually, like, place my weight on it. Doesn't.
Wait, why not?
I don't know. Maybe my hands are, like... I don't know. You have to show me what you do. Like, send me a picture. And then I can see.
I see.
Yeah.
Send you one.
Anyways, we'll get started. Is everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Perfect. Alright. If you're sitting on a mat, you just sit down here like cross-legged like me. And we're just gonna kind of take some deep breaths as we're sitting here. Just starting to relax. You know, when you take in your big inhales, you're kind of activating that parasympathetic nervous system. Kind of calm down, relax. Trying, you know, whatever thoughts that might come to us from the day, maybe what we did or what we're doing. As Suoku would say, they're like a cloud passing by. They're allowed to come, but as long as you just let them drift by. Kind of, you can acknowledge the thought and then let it go, and then that's kind of like a form of meditation. So we're just kind of living in the present here, not really thinking about any of our worries of the day, focusing on us. What we're doing. Start to take in like deep breaths, big inhales, filling up your lungs, expanding your chest, and then heavy exhales, pushing out all the air through your nose. And big inhale. Big exhales. Just kind of start to arrive here. Take one more big breath in. One more big breath out. And then we're actually just going to roll onto our backs in open butterfly pose. So let your knees open wide. Have the soles of your feet touching. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Continuing to take deep breaths, deep inhales. Deep exhales. Just kind of letting gravity pull down on our legs. So we'll do happy baby, which is a bit of a silly pose, but you're grabbing both of your feet and then pulling your knees kind of out wider than your rib cage. Maybe like it's like kind of grabbing like on the tops of your feet here, or around the sides of your feet, whatever feels most comfortable. And then kind of pushing down, you're getting a bit of a stretch in your hip flexors. We don't worry about how we look in yoga. We don't worry about that. Because we know that we look good, you know? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, we look good. And slowly release the feet down. Soles of the feet flat to the mat. And grab behind your hamstrings. Rock and roll up to tabletop here. That's knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And then we'll do some cat-cows here. So inhale, cow. Let the belly drop. Bring up the heart high. Bring up the tail high. And then exhale, cat. Scoop the tail under. Draw your chin to your chest, rounding your back. Then inhale, back up to cow, dropping your belly, raising your head. And then inhale, or sorry, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Kind of just warming up our bodies here. Exhale, cat pose. Getting us ready. One more. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Really round that spine. Tuck your head in. And then we'll come back to a neutral spine. So root through your hands here. Spread your fingers wide. Root through the L's of your hands. You can tuck your feet. Deep breath in. And then exhale, downward facing dog. So lift your hips up and back. Drop your ankles to the mat, bringing your chest in towards your knees. You find your shoulders are up by the ears, pull them back down into their sockets. Taking some big breaths here, dropping our ankles to the mat. Bringing our chest in a little closer towards our knees. Your legs can be straight here or a little bit bent. We're kind of going for about a V shape. And inhale, plank. You can tippy toe the back feet, come forward. And then exhale, keeping your elbows tucked in by your sides, lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Lift the chest as you pull the mat back. And then exhale, lower the chest back to the mat. Tuck your toes, flex your quads, lift your knees up. Big inhale. Then exhale, do push-up, back to down dog. So inhale, drive the right foot away for three-legged dog, raising it up in the air. And then exhale, pull your right knee to your right tricep. You okay there, Midriff?
Yeah, I just hit something. My body is much more durable than whatever I hit.
Okay, step forward for a wide lunge here. So you want your hands outside of your right foot outside of your right hand. And we'll do cat-cow lunges here. So inhale, dropping our belly, dropping our hips. Then exhale, cat. Curling the spine, tucking the tail. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then exhale, we can return to wide lunge. Keep that right knee tucked in to your elbow. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale, chaturanga, lowering halfway down, keeping your elbows against your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Opening your chest, raising your head up, activating your back. And exhale down to the mat. Deep breath in here. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up the sky for three-legged dog. Bringing it forward to our left tricep. And then stepping it forward for a wide lunge. We'll do our cat-cows on this side. We're inhaling up, chest up, hips down. exhale, rounding. Inhale, coming up for cow. Exhale, cat. You might be feeling your body's getting a little bit warmed up. And then exhale, back to wide lunge. Firm those hands into the mat. Engage your core. Kind of tucking your belly up into your spine. And then stepping back to down dog. Inhale, you can come forward to plank. And then exhale, do another chaturanga, lowering halfway down. Inhale, up dog, flip your feet, roll your shoulders back, raise your chest. Then exhale, down dog, lifting up from the core. So from dog, from down dog, we'll slowly walk up to the tops of our mats. I'm gonna do ragdoll here. Take a few breaths. You can cross your arms. Just letting our upper bodies relax with gravity. If you want, you can swing back and forth. You can feel a stretch in your hamstrings on this one. Getting our breath back here. Roll up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then we'll find Tadasana, which is just mountain pose. Tall, standing up tall, crown up tall, palms facing forward. From here, circle sweep your arms to sky. Then exhale, spill forward, forward fold, getting a nice deep stretch in your hamstrings. And then inhale, halfway lift. Kind of straightening your back a little bit. Then exhale, you can fold again. Maybe stretching a little deeper than before. Then inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, plant your controllers, and then we'll step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, we'll come forward to plank here. And then we'll do kind of a side plank. So we can do modified side plank or full side plank, whatever, however spicy you feel like going today. For a modified version, drop your knee, planting your right hand or left hand on the mat, and your right hand to the sky, holding this position. If you want to do a next step up, if you're feeling spicy tonight, do a full side plank. So putting your left arm or left leg out long, standing on the knife edge of your foot, bringing your hips up high. We hold this, activating our core, taking in deep breaths. Lift those hips a little higher. And then exhale, you can release to plank. And we'll do side plank on the other side, So you can put your knee down just for a little bit more support. Bringing that left hand up to the sky. Raising our hips up high. You need that leg under you for a little bit of support, go ahead. One more breath in here. Raise your hips a little higher. And then exhale, plank. So we'll do a flow here. So if you're feeling a little tired, you can come back up here to downward facing dog. Otherwise, we'll do a flow, which is chaturanga, up dog, and then down dog. So chaturanga, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in here, you can bend your knees, gaze forward, and then step or hop to the top of your mat. And then inhale, whoop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up to chair pose. So kind of bending our knees here. Keep your legs together. Bending our knees. If you look down, you should be able to see your toes poking out. Even if you need to like take your headset off for a sec to check. And sweeping our arms up. Raising our chest. Keeping your feet together. And exhale, Naruto chair. Now bringing your arms back. Inhale, sweeping the arms up for chair. Exhale, Naruto chair. And then exhale, fold. You can release all the way down and relax. And then inhale, halfway lift, straightening your back. And then exhale, we're gonna step back, our left foot's back for a low lunge. So using your core, not your hands. Inhale, we're gonna do high lunge, sweeping your upper body up to the sky, raising your arms up. You want your knee over your ankle or a little bit behind. And then from here, we're going to do an open side twist. So exhale, bringing your right arm back, your left arm forward, bringing your gaze to the side. It's a little bit of a balance. One more breath in here. And then inhale, back to high lunge. If you're feeling a little bit tired, you can feel free to drop your knee here. Catch some breaths. Then inhale, warrior two. Sweeping your ankle, back ankle down. You want your foot out 90 degrees. And your right knee is bent so that your knee is over your ankle and your arms out to a T. Keeping that deep bend. Sometimes your knee will want to splay inward. Keep it going outwards towards your pinky toe. And inhale, peaceful warrior.
Nice.
Sorry, that's my phone.
It's okay, that's okay. So, peaceful warrior here, we're kind of breathing, just taking our left hand, sliding it down our legs. And exhale, extended side angle, taking your right elbow to your right knee. Sweeping your left arm to the sky. Deepen your lunge a little bit and bring it out. Does this one what?
Does this pose have a name like the other one was warrior? Or the peaceful warrior?
Does it what?
Okay,
Sorry?
I guess it doesn't have a name. Can we... The other one was peaceful warrior.
Oh, this one's extended side
but
angle.
This one.
Yeah, this one's extended side angle.
Can we call it the Sue's bartender call?
Sue's bartender? Okay, yeah, sure. The Sue's bartender. Okay, yep. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Keeping that front knee bent. Bringing our arm back. And then exhale, low lunge. Windmill your arms down. Engage your core. Inhale. If you have controllers, you can drop them here. Exhale, we'll step back. The downward facing dog. So we will do a flow here. You can stay here in down dog, or you can do the chaturanga, up dog, and then down dog. We will meet you there. Or you're inhaling on up dog, exhaling on down dog. And then here in down dog, we're gonna rise up to our tippy toes, gaze forward, and step or float or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Straightening your back, bringing your spine out long. And then exhale, fold over your legs. They can be a little bit bent here, they can be straight here. And then inhale, circle, sweep arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward, folding over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step your right foot back to a low lunge. Inhale, activating our core. Sweep your arms up overhead for high lunge. Deepen your lunge. Square your hips to the front here. You want that left hip back, right foot up. And then exhale, reaching our left arm back, right arm forward for an open arm twist. Finding some balance here. Exhaling, twisting a little deeper. And bring it back to center. Deep breath in. Then exhale, warrior two here. Seal your back foot down. Arms out to a T. Deep bend in that front knee. Shifting it a little bit to the left. Feeling that heat build in your front leg. Inhale, peaceful warrior, keeping this knee bent. Left hand flips and goes up and back. Slide that right hand down farther towards the floor. I think I'm out of breath today. Let's go. Exhale, Sue's bartender? Is that what we called it? The left elbow
Sue's
to left.
bartender call.
Okay, yeah. Sue's bartender. Left elbow to left knee.
It's like this. Hey Sue. Hey Sue.
Oh, hey
Give me
Sue.
something to drink.
I need a drink. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. I like it. So feeling that heat build. We want that leg, knee over the ankle. Reaching high, twisting our chest a little bit higher to the sky. And inhale, peaceful warrior. Keep that knee bent. I know you want to straighten it. I'll give it to you in just a sec. Then exhale, low lunge. Windmill your arms down. Planting your hands on the floor. Drop your controllers here. And then exhale. Stepping it back for downward facing dog. Just gonna slowly make our way to the tops of our mats here. We can walk up. We'll do Padangusthasana, so separate your feet wide. Your feet about hip width wide. And you're gonna grab onto your toes with your two peace fingers. Then inhale, straighten your back, kind of bringing your spine out long. Then exhale, bowing over your legs, using your hands to pull yourself a little bit closer. And we'll take a few breaths here. Find that your body is officially warmed up. We are no longer cold anymore. And you can release, slowly begin to roll up. We'll stand here in mountain pose, Dasana. Well, this is kind of like our Pikasana for today, we'll call it. We have two Pikasanas for today. One is figure 4 chair pose. The other one is warrior 3. So for figure 4 chair pose, it is a standing balance. I find sometimes in VR it's a lot more difficult to balance. It's almost like balancing with your eyes closed. So if you need to activate pass-through for your camera, you can do that here. We're going to be balancing into our right leg right now. So we're rooting down through your foot. Make sure all your weight is spread evenly from your root, or from your heel to your toes. Really gripping down into it, kind of feeling underneath you. And then lifting up our left leg. And then we're going to take our left leg, cross the ankle over our right knee. Taking a deep breath in here. And then we're going to sink down from here. You can bring your hands to heart center. As you slowly lower your butt down, bending your knee. Trying to focus on a single point. If you fall out of it, you just slowly make your way back. We always fall. And then from here, we're going to take our left knee to our chest. And then exhale. Sweeping the left leg back for warrior 3 airplane. Sweeping our right arms back, left leg back. Steadying your gaze. Pressing the floor away with your standing foot. If you fall, you can just come back into it. Yeah, you can release. We'll slowly come back down to low lunge. My leg's burning. Ooh, I could have used a break in between those two. Okay. So big exhale here. You can drop your controllers and we'll step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Bend your knees. You can step or hop to the tops of your mats. And inhale, halfway lift, straightening your back, making your spine long, bringing the crown of your head towards the front of your room. Exhale, fold forward. And circle sweep your arms to the sky. Then exhale, finding Tadasana again. Stand tall, palms forward. So we'll repeat the same sequence on this side this time. Raising your right leg up, crossing it over your left knee. Make sure you're trying to spread out that weight in your foot as evenly as possible from your toes to your heel. And then once you find some steadiness, bring your hands to heart center. Start to sink lower. Lengthen your spine a little bit. You'll find any thoughts of trying to change your body. Obviously, all of a sudden, you can't balance anymore. And you can release. Give ourselves a little bit of a break in between these two this time. You can shake it out. And then we'll jump into Warrior 3. So bringing your right leg up. Finding a little bit of balance here. And then exhale, sending it back behind us. Winging your arms back behind. Warrior 3 airplane. Straightening that leg, using your glute to drive the heel up. Trying to find cobra in that chest. And then slowly step it back for low lunge. Very nice job, you guys. Dang. Big breath in here. And then exhale, step it back to downward facing dog. Getting our breath back, taking deep breaths again. We'll lower our knees to the mat and have a seat on our heels here. We'll do a little bit of back bends, so you can rise up to half camel here. Lengthening your lower back, you can put your hands behind you like you're putting them in back pockets. And then exhale, just very slowly, taking our time here, looking up. And then looking back a little farther on each exhale. Looking back a little farther on each exhale, bringing ourselves back. And when your body hits that point, you don't want to go back no more. You can just stay here for a breath. Inhale, slowly raise back up. Taking a big breath in as we stand here, or kneel here, I guess. Giving ourselves a minute to kind of recover. And then we'll do it again. So we're camel, round 2 here. Taking a deep breath in. Putting your hands behind you like you're putting them in back pockets. Then exhale, looking up, leaning back. Going very slow. Big breath in. Exhaling, going a little farther. Then inhale, slowly bring it back up. Taking our time. Then we'll release down to our heels. Our hands rest on our thighs. Getting a bit of a toe stretch. And then we're just going to do a child's pose for a little bit here. So just take your knees out wide as your mat. Wider if you want more of a stretch. Then bring your big toes together. And kind of leaning your upper body down, putting your arms out long in front of you and letting your head just rest down onto the mat as you feel gravity pull down. Just taking a few breaths here. And we'll come back up to tabletop here. So we're gonna do kind of a stretch called lizard pose. So to get into it, we're just going to bring our hips up for down dog again. And then we're gonna step, raising our right leg to the sky for three-legged dog, and then stepping it forward, wide lunge on the outside of our right hand. And then dropping our back knee. Then you'll feel a stretch here with your hip flexors as we slowly lower our torso down to the ground. If you don't make it very far, that's okay. If you have any yoga blocks or anything, you can kind of balance your weight on them here. Anything to like kind of lean yourself on if you can't make it all the way down to the ground, which I can't. Like I can make it down on my forearms, but that's about it. And if you can't make it that far, do not worry. Couple more breaths here. Then inhale, we'll slowly raise up again. Stepping that right foot back. And we're just gonna come back up to downward facing dog as we get into the other side here. Coming up to down dog. Left leg up for three-legged dog. Stepping it forward for a wide lunge. Dropping that back knee to the ground and dropping our hips forward and our chest down, feeling a deep stretch in our hip flexors.
The problem with having the controllers when you're doing these is that you accidentally unmute yourself.
Yeah, that's all
Or
good.
jump like this.
All good. I've definitely accidentally jumped before, and it's kind of like you don't expect it coming, and you're like, oh, oops. Couple more breaths here. We'll slowly raise back up. Coming back into our down dog. And then from here, forward to plank, and then we're just gonna lower down to our bellies. And we'll just kind of lie here for a couple breaths. You don't really need to do anything in particular with your hands, just whatever's comfy for you. we'll just roll onto our backs. We're gonna find that happy baby pose again. Raising your feet up. Bringing your knees out wider than your rib cage. Maybe you might notice it seems a little bit easier now than at the beginning of the practice. And we'll stay here for a little while. And you're gonna draw both of your knees into your chest, squeeze your legs, squeeze them in tight, give yourself a really big hug. You're gonna tell yourself that you're awesome, you're capable, you're amazing. Take a deep breath in, one final long inhale, and then big exhale, let it all out to Shavasana, corpse pose. Dropping your legs out, your hands out by your side. Just lying here. Existing. Not really thinking about anything. You relax into the floor. Become aware of your breath again. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Namaste. Thank you guys. Hope you liked it.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Lighthouse on YouTube. Thank you. Have a good night, my friend.